Good morning, everybody. I'm Donald Clark. How are you? It's good to see you and be back. I don't really see you, but you know what I mean. Um, so today I've titled our the Facebook Live "Staying in the Moment." Right. So it's this time of year when it's getting crazy, the holidays and all of the running around. It's trying to stay in the moment is challenging to say the least. So staying in the moment is a beautiful thing if you can do it. And winter tends to, you know, it can get kind of hard at certain times, right? It can get difficult because what happens is it becomes windy and cold and dark. And if we are out running errands and out trying to do everything and keep everything on schedule, um, you know, getting up in the mornings early and running errands after work, um, it we tend to do it in the dark, and so there's challenges associated with that, physically and mentally, all of it, especially if it's stormy. So I'm trying to just talk a little bit about staying in the moment, right, and trying to slow your environment down and slow yourself down a little bit more. So one of the best ways to keep yourself strong as this winter weather really starts to kick in is to keep your kidneys strong, right? And so when I talk about kidney strength and kidney energy, I talk about the energetics of your kidneys, not the actual physiological functions of your kidneys. I'm so sure 100% that everyone's kidneys are strong and healthy. But when we start about based in Chinese medicine, we start talking about energetically speaking. So keeping your kidney chi strong is crucial in keeping yourself healthy and stable and strong throughout the winter. Now, generally, kidney yang, um, if you have a kidney yang deficiency, it's going to really express itself in the winter. And some of those symptoms are, some of the signs and symptoms that winter is getting the best of you um, would be when your kidney yang is deficient, right? And so winter's a time of yin, summer's a time of yang. And so we need to have a lot of yang stored in our body to get through the really cold periods, the really dark periods, the really yin periods. So if we have a deficiency in the yang, it's going to express in several ways in the winter when you depend on it the most. So basically your well is running dry of yang energy. So some of the signs and symptoms of a kidney yang deficiency would be you're always cold, right? And so if you're always cold in the winter, your hands are always cold, or you're just always cold, that's a sign that winter's starting to get the best of you. If you have dark circles under your eyes, right? If you just have, really um, dark circles under your eyes and you're cold and your energy is really low and um, your libido is really low, or you have a little sex drive, or more important, more commonly, is if you're having a lot of anxiety, fear, or a lot of inner dialogue with yourself. Not always the best dialogue either. So if you're having a lot of anxiety and fear and inner dialogue, you're tired, you're cold, you have dark circles under your eyes, it means you have kidney yang deficiency. So that's going to just make your winter just tough. You're always going to be cold, you're always going to be tired, and and there's a difference between embracing the winter, you know, where it wants you to slow down and be introspective and be quiet and hibernate. There's a difference between that and being kidney yang deficiency where you're just wiped out, right, and you're struggling day to day. Now, if you have this and you're trying to get stuff done, in the mornings, you got to wake up and, you got to hit it hard, right? But if you wake up and you're tired and you don't want to get up, it's brutal, right? And then, you go all day and then you have to do stuff in the evening and it's storming and now you're exhausted and you're not solid, right? You're not stable, right? Your body is just struggling. It makes it harder, right, throughout the winter. We want to make sure that, you know, it's easier for you. So, some of the things that you can do to keep your kidneys strong, right? You keep kidney young strong is it's hard, but it's true. Avoid, a lot of caffeine, right? Caffeine's just really super gonna just. Oh, hey, Muha, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Mu, sorry, kid. This is Muha. This is one of
Hi.
our acupuncturists, and we're talking about kidney yang. And so um, keeping your kidneys strong is just super duper important. And so some of the things you can do is to keep those your kidney yang strong is avoid too much caffeine, right? A little bit of caffeine is okay. Like everyone loves caffeine, right? A little bit is okay. And but you don't want to drink 3 cups a day, right? Try to avoid that, or try to avoid really strong espresso and stuff like that. um, Also, try to avoid too much alcohol, right? Alcohol can just kind of zap your energy. A toast here and there is good for the soul, right? But if you're drinking a lot throughout the winter, it's going to just zap you, and that goes for marijuana as well. If you're consuming gummies or you're smoking, it's just going to zap you. It's going to zap your kidney energy. Also, too much intercourse, right? Or I should say, um, if you're having too many orgasms, right? That's really going to zap your energy too. So try, this winter is the time when you kind of start to go tantric, right? You want to start to reserve all that energy and cultivate the energy instead of just constantly putting it out there. That's for spring, right? That's for spring. If you're trying to conceive children or start a family, be selective. Try not to, try to save it up for those moments, right? Those are important moments. So stay warm, right? If you are constantly cold to begin with, and your environment is cold, or you're going out without a hat or a scarf or a jacket, it's just gonna, it's gonna just compound the coldness that you already have. So dress appropriately. Winter's always, it's too cold to be cute, right? You want to be practical in the winter during the wind and the cold, the snow and the rain. So wear a scarf around your neck, wear a scarf around your lower back under your jacket. It's a really good idea to keep the wind out. And we've talked about wind in the past, and how brutal wind can get. It's been super windy so far this winter, and wind can get inside of you, and it starts to cause a lot of problems once wind is inside you. You can feel it. Sometimes your eye will twitch, or sometimes your muscles will twitch, and that's wind kind of creeping around your body. And so making sure you stay warm, right? Our jackets are basically our last layer of defense against the elements, right? And so, try to dress practically, earmuffs, scarves, hats, hoods, jackets, sweaters. Keep that in mind. Good footwear, right? You don't want to fall. You don't fall. It's just pain will zap your chi, your energy, like there's no tomorrow. So, dress appropriately, stay warm. Keep your home warm, right? Eat lots of cooked foods. Try to stay away from the really cold, raw foods. It's just not good for your overall energy, especially in the winter, right? We're already dealing with it. Um, you know, Incorporate more tea, right? Try to incorporate a little bit more tea into your world. This time of year, I do recommend, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of clove. Incorporate that into your diet a little bit. And normally through tea is the best idea, because you're not consuming lots of it, right? You're just consuming a small amount. And what that's going to do is it's going to feed your furnace down in your lower abdomen, where we store all of our energy. It's going to feed it, right? So those are the that's the true medicine of winter. Cinnamon and ginger, maybe a little bit of clove, and that's why it's in a lot of holiday foods. I swear, there's no coincidences in nature. And try to stay away from the mints and the spearmints, unless it's like a candy cane, right? Those open you up, those are going to help sweat, and that's not really what you want when you're going to get ready to go outside. Now, if you do get cold, this like bone chilling cold that you can't shake, don't don't let it go. Don't let it go unattended, right? Take a nice hot bath or a hot shower, or a sauna, as long as you're not pregnant, right? Um, Try to like you know s- heat up a lot inside those baths or showers or saunas, and what that does is it will push the cold from the inside out, and it'll get rid of it along with the wind, and everything kind of goes out. So if you can sweat it out, go for it. That's different than drinking spearmint or eating spearmint and going outside in the cold. Don't do that. But you want to do it organically from the inside out. And so sweat it out. And then what it does is it pushes all the cold and all the wind out of your body, and you start to feed your furnace again, and then your body comes back to a balance, a homeostasis. So and all of that is just going to keep your you know it's going to help your immune system stay strong, right? We're just constantly getting pounded with you know viruses and colds and flus, and if you're super cold and the wind's inside of you and your kidney energy is low, you're just going to get every single one that comes along, right? So we need to keep our chi strong. We need to keep our core strength strong. Doing some of the things we talked about. Cooked foods. Hot fat. Eat all the fat you can get, and keeping your kidneys strong, and keeping your home environment comfortable and warm, not chilly. There is some research about polar plunges and keeping your environment colder. But if you're cold to begin with, don't do that. It's just you're gonna have a miserable time, right? So bring the temperature up a little bit. Throw a log on the fire, and bring it up so you're comfortable, right? Try to do that. And so I was saying earlier that you know winter wants us to slow down, right? It wants us to hibernate. It wants us to be still and be more yin, be quiet, and so embrace that. Stay in the moment. Don't try to get scattered as much as possible. Stay in the moment. Try to enjoy the moment. Sleep more. We don't sleep enough as it is. Rest more, contemplate more, and that's all going to nourish our kidney strength, our kidney energies, and our core. It's going to nourish that, and so keep that in mind. Okay, try to control our inner dialogue. And it's easy. We are our own worst critics, right? So try very hard to control our inner dialogue. Don't take any negativity from yourself or from ourselves, right? Quiet our mind, meditate more, do yoga. Winter in the time of yin is the time to really go inside and meditate or think. The other day I had the opportunity to just sit down and look outside, and it was quiet, and I just got to observe nature, right? It doesn't happen a lot, but I felt as if I had filled my cup back up, and I was ready to go. If we're running on empty and we're running against the wind or swimming upstream all the time, it will catch up to us, right? And it catches up to us in a lot of ugly ways. So take that time to keep that time to slow down. It's going to keep you stronger. It's going to keep your immune system stronger, and it's going to make us happier. I see there's a question. I'm going to throw my glasses on. If what I recommend is make an appointment on the phone and call me, okay? And we can I will break it down for you, slow and steady. And there's so much great stuff that you can do to improve your fertility. And it's simple. It's common sense. It's simple. It's non-invasive. It's not expensive. This is all stuff you can do at home. And it's amazing what happens when you change your lifestyle, right? When you change your lifestyle, so much changes, so many changes occur around you. And so what you can do is you can call the front desk and they will schedule a consultation appointment on the phone. If you're a local patient, come on in and we'll chit chat too. But we can do it over the phone. And and that's the best thing we can do. And I will I would love to just talk with you about it. And you know, the best day is to do that or now, today, or Tuesdays. And I'd love to chit chat with you. So you guys take care of yourselves, okay? Have fun, stay warm, all right? Put that scarf around your lower back. I know it's silly, but it's true. What it does is it just keeps your kidneys warm and it keeps you warm and it keeps the wind out. And, you know, just keep going. You're all doing great. If you're here, you're already there. So, you know, I'm not worried about it. But share it with friends, you know, share it with your family and keep everyone around you, you know, strong and healthy as well. Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. And if you need anything, call me. Okay. Good day.